Here's a question SME owners ask me more than any other. Why am I always firefighting? If that's you, here's the conclusion up front so you don't have to wait. You're firefighting because your business has one bottleneck, one recurring commitment you shouldn't be doing, and zero protected planning time. Fix those three and firefighting drops fast. Now, before we get into the method, let me give you the hard truth. You started the year with a plan. You had goals. You knew exactly where you wanted to take your business. So why does every day feel like you're putting out fires? Across Asia and Europe, SME owners consistently report 70% feel guilty for taking time off, let alone time to plan. 1 in 4 say they can't step away from daily operations without things breaking. And on average, SME leaders spend about 6 hours a week on strategy, less than they spend on admin or sales. That's not a productivity issue, that's a leadership bandwidth crisis. And if you want more practical SME strategies, ideas that work every week, subscribe now. It helps me reach more founders like you. Now, let's break this down properly. You're not firefighting because you're disorganized, you're firefighting because the system around you is designed that way. It usually comes down to 3 things. 1 bottleneck that slows everything down, 1 recurring commitment that shouldn't be on your plate, no protected planning time. So the week runs you instead of you running the week. Fix these 3 and you'll see a dramatic change. Let's walk through the method. Step 1, fix the bottleneck. Every SME has one thing that creates chaos. A slow approval process, a supplier, delay, a manual workflow, a single person everyone depends on. You don't need to fix everything, you just need to fix the one thing that slows everything else down. Ask yourself, what slows us down every single week? Fix that first. Step 2, remove 1 recurring commitment. Most SME owners have at least 1 weekly or monthly task they shouldn't be doing. Research shows that over half SMEs leaders wear too many hats. It's a growth killer. Removing just 1 recurring commitment frees up time, mental bandwidth, decision-making capacity. Ask yourself, what do I keep doing every week that someone else could own? Delegate it, automate it, redesign it. Step 3. Protect planning time. This is the one that changes everything. You need 1 protected block of planning time every week. Not when I get a moment, not when things calm down, a protected block. I do mine before anyone else comes into the office because it's quiet. No interruptions, just planning time. Ask yourself, when can I protect 1 hour every week? Put it in the calendar, defend it, make it non-negotiable. Case study, Munro Footwear Group in Australia. They're a retail footwear company and their biggest problem was the 2 founders were doing everything themselves, including admin till 3 a.m. in the morning. Why it mattered was that they were running stores by day, doing books by night. Growth stalled because the founders were the bottleneck. Fix was they delegated operations, hired leadership, and stopped trying to save money by doing everything themselves. The result was they scaled from a tiny operation to a national business generating over 300 million Aussie dollars a year. The lesson? The biggest bottlenecks is often the founder's belief that I have to do everything myself. Case study 2, C-Tech in the UK. They're a fire alarms manufacturing company. Their problem was a warehouse bottleneck, manual stock handling, paper inventory, slow dispatch, frequent errors. And that caused orders to be delayed, errors were costly, and staff became overwhelmed. The fix they implemented was a simple digital inventory and dispatch system. No full overhaul, just 1 targeted fix. And that led to 25% increase in warehouse productivity, dispatch errors basically were eliminated, and paper waste was removed. The lesson here is that fixing one bottleneck can transform the whole operation without a full redesign. Case study 3, Tempeh producer. They're from Indonesia and they're a food manufacturing company. Their problem was their fermentation station was overloaded, slowing production and causing delay. Mattered because demand was rising, but production couldn't keep up. Their fix was they added one extra worker to the busiest station, a tiny operational chain. The result was workload dropped to 48%. Production increased and delays disappeared. Again, the lesson here is that a small change can remove big bottleneck. Now in Hong Kong, one of my clients was a professional services company, and the problem they had was the founder approvals, weekly reporting, and zero planning time. It mattered because everything waited on the founder and staff were stuck. They couldn't make any calls, they had to wait for the boss. Weeks became chaotic. The fix? Well, the approvals under 5,000 Hong Kong dollars didn't need founder approval. Recurring commitment, weekly report handed to the operations lead rather than the founder, and planning time, the founder blocked 8 to 9 o'clock every Monday morning. All small things, but firefighting dropped, we think, about 40% in 2 weeks. Within a month, they were running the week instead of the week running them. The lesson: planning time only works when bottlenecks and commitments are fixed first. The action plan is identify your bottleneck. Write down the one thing that slows everything down for you. Fix that first. 2, remove one recurring commitment. Choose one weekly or monthly task you shouldn't be doing. Delegate it or redesign it. 3, protect 1 hour of planning time. Put it in your calendar, defend it, make it non-negotiable. Do these things and you'll see the firefighting drop. Even if you currently feel you have no time, you'll see a massive change. And if you want tools, templates, and SME solutions, such as the PGM Network, check out my website, hmasox.com. Link below. Tell me in the comments, what's the one thing that keeps derailing your week at your business?